AsalaamuAlykum, I'm your sister Naomi Saif. Today I wanted to talk about the benefits of ginger. The reason why I want to talk about the benefits of ginger today is because while I use this often, I am starting to learn that this little thing, this big thing, whatever, ginger does a lot that I didn't even realize. I didn't realize it was an antidepressant. I didn't realize that it helps with loss of appetite. I didn't realize that it is an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory. I do know, and how I started using ginger is it has like a warming property, and I'm someone who thinks like, if like the onions and the garlics and the apple cider vinegar and things like that, when you put something in your body and starts to warm up, I just automatically know that your blood is being circulated and things are moving around. And I don't know the science behind it, but I know that it's a good thing, and it also increases your energy, gives you kind of like an energy boost. But I didn't know that this was also being used for patients that are undergoing chemotherapy, for an example. Patients after surgery, this helps. This is also great for nausea. That's how I started using it. When I was going through morning sickness with my 5th child, and I was getting the ginger cookies, and I started to read more about getting the straight ginger. So long story short, I started using ginger, and I started to incorporate it in this tea that I call black ginger. And all that it is black tea with a slice. I just take maybe a slice too. I dice it up. I steep it in the steaming hot water while the tea is brewing in the teapot, and I add a little bit of milk and honey and cinnamon. And when I or the kids or anyone in the family is getting nausea, if we have any bouts of nausea, which is very rare, I just slice it, dice it up, and just shove it in their mouths, shove it in my mouth, whatever. And I find that it's almost instant relief. I also wanted to say that when I talk about living healthy and I talk about using natural products and things that God has given us, I, in no stretch of my imagination and my goals, my goal is not to say that our lives is not really in our hands. It's not. It's almost like a car, right? So you take your car and you keep up with the maintenance of it, the oil, the spark plugs, you rotate your tires, you keep it clean, things like that. Now, that's not going to guarantee that you're not going to have an accident. That's not going to guarantee that something unknown can happen and your car can still break down. But at least you will have the peace of mind of knowing that you did what you were supposed to do in order to keep that car running in the right way. As opposed to if you had a car and you neglected, you never changed the oil, you never even looked at the gauges, you never paid attention to anything, you kept it dirty, So if something happened to that car, you would probably think to yourself, wow, could I have prevented this? So while we cannot do anything about the quantity of our lives, we can't say that we're going to live 30 years. We can't even promise we're going to be here tomorrow or an hour from now. All that is in God's hands. What we can do is we can be proactive in the quality of our life. Again, taking it back to the car. You have a choice to be in a nice, clean, updated maintenance car, which is going to take more attention, more time. It may even cost a little bit more money, but at least you know that, the odds of you having a smoother ride are greater, as opposed to you just having your car and treating it like a hoopty, treating it like just something that, you just neglect it. When that car breaks down, you're almost gonna be like, this is expected because I didn't even change the oil. The spark plugs were old. I never rotated the tires, so our bodies are way more valuable than a car. So I just like to promote that we pay attention to our bodies, that we pay attention to what we're eating, that we look into the benefits and side effects, and that we just learn about ourselves, that we be educated about ourselves. We are in a day and age now where if someone gets sick, they automatically go to the doctor and they get a prescription, they get a pill. Everything is now in a bottle. And a lot of our things are right here. I'm not saying I'm against medicine. I don't believe medicines should be taken for over 5 days or a week unless you have a very serious condition like cancers and diabetes. May Allah protect us from those things, you know, and heal us if we are battling those things. However, we don't have to wait until we get sick for us to start paying attention to our bodies. So back to the ginger. So yes, so this is very, very good. And I didn't even realize that this is also good for brain function. I think I read somewhere that people, because, you know, ginger is used a lot in South Asia and with the curries. And I believe it's in India where the cases of Alzheimer's are so low. It's so low. It's not even like 2% of the population of the elders are battling with Alzheimer's, because they have a lot of these spices in their dishes on a daily basis, and they're fresh. So definitely look into ginger. Inshallah, you will find something of benefit for you. And that's it. Oh, another thing that I learned is that, you know, with it warming you up and things like that, that it also accelerates hair growth. So, you know, drinking a cup of ginger tea, fresh ginger tea, whether it be powder, whether it be, me, I like this. I like the fresh. I like it from here. But, you know, however you prefer will be fine. But taking a little bit of ginger with the honey and with the cinnamon, all these things working together. This also helps your skin from aging prematurely. From the damage of the sun. This also helps with improving your memory and with just the smell of it. You know, maybe that's the part that's antidepressant, and the part that helps you with focus. It's just endless. You know, the things that Allah has given us, you know, all of the side effects benefit us. So the benefits are endless, as opposed to going to these over-the-counter medications and these sports drinks and just eating out of the cans and the boxes. And, you know, we are human beings and we are live, and we need to eat things that are alive. So especially, you know, these things that are alive, not the meats, of course. So yeah. Oh, and the last thing, this also helps with preventing acne and blemishes and things of that nature. You can slice it, you can boil it, and then you can, you know, when it's warm, when it's cooled off, dab some on your face. There's recipes out there for facial and hair masks that call for ginger. So inshallah, I shared something that can be of benefits. And if you have something that you can share, please put it in the comments below. Assalamu alaikum.